It comes just weeks after another huge update on Doocy's family, and the beloved star received a special message from prestigious fan U.S. President Donald Trump, who praised him for being a fantastic guy. However, it's not all bad news, as Doocy, 68, said he would remain a Fox and Friends co-host, but for just 3 days a week. The hit show's founding co-host will take on a new coast-to-coast co-hosting role, visiting cities and towns across the country to provide an insight on people, places, and issues throughout America. He told viewers that he is making a permanent move to Florida, where he'll be based as a special correspondent for the show. Doocy joked, "It is a great job, but the hours suck." The switch means that the Fox star will be able to enjoy future lie-ins. He explained, "After decades of getting up at 3:30 a.m. and driving into NYC in the dark, today is the last day I will host the show." From the couch, Doocy then vowed, "I am not retiring. I'm not leaving the show. I'm still a host." And he became emotional as he explained, "But it's time for a change." Doocy also joked that Suzanne Scott, the CEO of Fox New Media, and he have been trying to figure out what a guy who has been getting up at 2:30 a.m. for 2 generations can do. The star's big move got the thumbs up from the president, despite Trump slamming him 2 years ago for being not nice. Jake LaHutte, a political reporter covering the White House, revealed on X that Trump did a pre-recorded send-off for Doocy's semi-retirement on Fox and Friends. The president issued a special message saying, "I just think you're a fantastic guy. You've always treated me fairly, sometimes more fairly than other times. But that's okay. It's really been an honor to spend so much time with you and watching you with the whole crew in the morning." But in 2023, Trump, 78, took a swipe at the longtime host, reported the National Pulse. He said, "You know, Steve Doocy's interesting because he's always been so nice to me for years going back to 2016. But I am loyal to people, and I had a great relationship with him. But I would say over the last year, I don't know, he just seems to be not nice like he should be. Maybe I'm wrong about that." Liz Power, Media Intelligence Director at Media Matters for America, also hailed the star's plan to enjoy precious time with his family. She said on X, "Steve Doocy announces he's stepping back a bit at Fox and Friends. He'll still host 3 days a week, but not from New York. He'll be spending more time with family and will be based in Florida." Power added, "Honestly, happy for him. This man deserves a break from Brian Kilmeade." The role change comes as the star is set to enjoy more time with his grandkids. In April, Fox News' Peter Doocy and his wife Hillary Vaughn welcomed their second child after an intense 30 hours of labor. Doocy and Vaughn, who became first-time parents in 2023 with the birth of their daughter Bridget, announced the birth of George Jack Doocy in a touching Instagram post. "So thank you, son, for being the reason I'll never forget to get your mom a card when I'm grabbing a birthday card for you," the White House correspondent said. The reporter's dad, Steve Doocy, joked that George was born just hours after a bird attacked his son live on air. "I woke up my wife, Kathy, who listened, paused for a moment and said, 'That bird that hit Peter, was it a stork?'" The host laughed. In June last year, the Fox and Friends star thanked his children and admitted to becoming misty-eyed when looking at family photos. He said on Facebook, "Thanks Doocy kids for making every day as your dad an adventure." Fox and Friends airs weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.